All right, so that one is another Christmas card from the year 2014 from Sheila and Nate. This one is for you, though. It's identical to the one we read yesterday. Merry Christmas. The book we're going to read today, son, is called Voices of Soldiers' Children. The Children of Soldiers. All right? The title of the book is Off to War by Deborah Ellis.
How many pages are you?
I just want to read one story today, approximately 10 minutes worth. This one is about, the other one I want to read with Robert and you, because it's three children talking. But the next story is just about one boy. This one is about Jordan on page 22. Could you please...
Give me a second.
All right, so Jordan is 14 years old. Jordan lives on the Canadian Forces.
Look.
It's a beautiful, show the camera there. Beautiful airplane, son. Jordan lives on the Canadian Forces base in Trenton, Ontario, Canada.
Oh.
The base on Trenton was opened in 1931 as a base for the Royal Canadian Air Force. It is still primarily an air base where giant cargo planes take off for war zones and where soldiers killed in battle first land when they return to Canada. So what kind of airplanes do they get when they return? What do the airplanes carry?
Dead bodies.
Dead bodies. All three of Jordan's parents are in the military. How many parents do you have?
2.
What did it say here? All three of Jordan's parents are in the military?
Whee!
He lives with his mother, a corporal, that's like sergeant, captain, some kind of rank, corporal, and his stepfather, who is a master corporal.
Oh, that's what he meant. Dad.
Yeah. You have to go like this, right? What? He lives with his 3 parents. What? A master corporal is his stepfather. His father is at another place in New Brunswick, at the Air Force Base in Gagetown in New Brunswick. He starts telling his story. My dad, begin with paragraph 1, and we change paragraphs every time, all right?
My dad and stepdad have been in the military as long as I've known them. My stepfather teaches the new people how to be in the army. He gives a lot of lectures. My mom joined when I was 7. She's an airplane mechanic. My dad just came back from Afghanistan, I think. I don't see him very often. He came to visit us before he left for Afghanistan. I don't really know why Canada is there. I have one older brother. He's 17 and he really likes to beat me up. He's joking when he does it though. My stepbrother is 11 or 12. He lives in Greenwood with his mom. My folks got divorced when I was 7. I'm pretty used to my parents being in the military. It's weird seeing so many uniforms at one time though. Every year there's a family get together at the base. Anyone in the military can bring their family into their work area, which is usually not allowed. Then they tell their kids what they do, and then there's a barbecue and games. I saw the place where my mother repairs the Hercules transport planes.
I thought the Hercules were helicopters.
The good thing about being a military kid is that it's a little more organized around the house. There's less stuff to worry about, less clutter. Before my mom joined, there was hair all over the place because she was a barber. Now the house is cleaner. My mom and stepdad were both overseas. I think it's in Afghanistan. My stepdad was there long before the war, so it may not have been in Afghanistan. My mother was over in United Arab Emirates a couple of years ago. I hope they don't get hurt when they go overseas. I get kind of...
Could you stop for a sec? Now, at the United Arab Emirates, what I heard is they have one of the biggest malls in the world, if not the biggest, with 400 types of sharks in the fish tank.
I get kind of worried about them. I don't watch the news, but my stepdad turns it on a lot, so I hear what's going on. Before they go overseas, they tell us they're going and we can state any problems that we think about. We can ask them questions like why they have to go. Mom said she had to go repair planes so that they can fly to Afghanistan with supplies. Dad said he was there to help out. Mom called every few weeks while she was away. Our stepfather stayed home with us. There were a lot of more bruises when Mom was gone because he and my brother liked to UFC a little too much.
You know what it means?
Yeah.
But they're
Ultimate
soldiers,
Fighting Championship.
Yeah, so they really do hit. Maybe I hope they don't punch each other. I think, well, unless they're wearing pads or something.
When Mom's home, she makes them settle down. We eat more pizza when Mom's away too. She was gone for around 6 months. We didn't get any free haircuts while she was gone. It also got kind of boring around the house because we had to do more chores. When Mom's around, she does a few chores and I do a few chores. But when she's not here, I have to do her chores as well. My favorite thing are video games, fighting games where you get to blow up stuff. They're fun. I like going to the pool and jumping on the trampoline. Throws don't hurt too much. Throws don't hurt so much on the trampoline. My brother throws me all the time when he's playing at WWE. That's World Wrestling Entertainment. He's the biggest one in the family. Everyone else is tiny. I've got a lot of friends and I like to hang out with them. We usually just go around in our little community. There's a park across the street and we usually go there. Now that we've got the trampoline set up, we go on it we go on that a lot as well. There are a few arguments too. That gets on everyone's mood. My parents argue all the time about things that happen on their little vacations, like small date vacations. They've only been married a few months. They got married in Jamaica. My brother and I stayed with my grandparents. They were part of the military too. My grandmother quit when she got pregnant with my mom. They moved all over the place. The pay is what attracts my family to the military. We need a lot of money. My brother goes through a lot of food. My brother might go into the military, or he might be a chemist. I'm thinking of becoming a veterinarian. I love all animals. Dogs, cats. When I was younger, I used to say if a bear would have come up to me, I would hug it.
Hug a bear.
The military is too violent for me. I enjoy blowing stuff up on my games, but not in real life. In the video games, no one gets any bruises or burns. In real life, people pretty much turn into black skeletons.
You see, he's probably seen something.
My dad's been in the military for 22 or 23 years. He's a fun guy. He knows what we like and he takes us to the movies. I've probably seen him this summer and at Christmas. My parents got divorced because they had their disagreements. They told us that. It happens. They still like each other, but not as much as they first met. The hard part about having all my parents in the military is on days when there's no school, both my parents are at work, and there's nothing to do. You don't get to see your parents too much. When you're young, you like to know your parents are around, but in the military, they don't stick around too often. That's the hardest part. My advice really is to just roll along with it. Pretend it's your normal part of your life.
You read the whole thing?
Yes.
Oh boy. So, the question I have is your mother in the military?
No.
The reason I say it is because she is the opposite of me. You see me every day. You see her every day. Right? But she is... The military is probably great for people that are what? Rabbits or turtles?
Turtles would be good at... Well, yeah, rabbits.
Rabbits, right? It's good for rabbits. Thank you for reading, son. Oh, Max, don't go in there, man.
Why not?
She just mopped.
Everybody's in.
No, don't go in there. Thank you for reading, son. So tomorrow we'll read another story. What did you like about it?
Nothing.
What about his swimming pool, man? You didn't like that? God bless you and those that surround you.